A woman who immigrated to the U.S. from Iran in the 1970s is sitting in a detention facility tonight after Immigration and Customs Enforcement detained her outside her Lakeview home.
As Jacob Bradford reports, her family says she was allowed to live in the United States for nearly 50 years before she was detained over the weekend.
I mean, it's so surreal. Still can't believe I actually saw it.
Chris Garrick says he saw the moment Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents whisked his neighbor away and says he yelled for his wife, Sarah.
I thought he was being dramatic, and then I saw what was happening. They're taking Donna. He ran out and tried to talk to the officers. I yelled from the door, but I was keeping my sons from running out. And she's like a grandmother to them.
Had it not been for Chris and Sarah on Sunday at 10 o'clock, we would have never known she was taken and detained by, immigration and ICE agents.
Mandana Kashanian's family told our Rob Masson she was gardening outside her Lakeview home around 10 Sunday morning when 3 unmarked cars pulled up. Her neighbors say the agents asked her name, then quickly detained her and drove off, all while her husband Russell Milne and daughter Caitlin were inside. Both are U.S. citizens.
They turned around, handcuffed her right away, whisked her off into unmarked trucks. There was about 3 vehicles out and drove off, and it didn't take more than maybe a minute for that whole interaction.
Kashanian's husband says agents took her to a jail in Hancock, Mississippi, then moved her to an ICE detention center in Jena before taking her an hour northwest of Lake Charles in Basile.
They have not communicated anything from where she's being held. We're just kind of finding bits of information.
Her family says she does not have a criminal record and is compliant with immigration rules. Kashanian first came to the United States in the late 1970s on a student visa. When it expired 20 years later, she was granted a stay of deportation, allowing her to remain in the U.S. under supervision. Her husband of 35 years says she has not once missed an immigration appointment. Her family is now working to find an attorney, but says attorneys in the area are overwhelmed with other immigration cases and that finding a lawyer is difficult.
She basically helped us out with everything.
Yeah, she does everything.
We're kind of a mess in the house without her.
Last week, we asked the acting director of ICE's New Orleans field office about potential quotas for arrests, detentions, or expulsions.
Have you received any direction for quotas from the administration anywhere along the chain of command as to how many folks you need to be arresting, detaining, expelling?
We were given guidance of a number of enforcement teams that we needed to have out in the field. We've met that, and we are doing that every single day.
Quotas on teams, but I'm talking about quotas on arrests, detentions, and expulsions. Have you received quotas or benchmarks you need to meet in terms of the number of individuals you arrest, detain, or expel?
I understand that's part of it, but we look at it every single day, and we've been meeting what we've been asked to do.
Okay, so you have received quotas?
Not in writing of how many numbers we need to make, a certain number every day and things like that. We're meeting the teams that they assigned us to have here in this region.
The family has spoken with Kashanian by phone, and that her worry is about their homeowner's insurance being paid. They say that proves she is more worried about her family than about herself.
She says she's okay. She's more worried about us. Like I said, she's our support system, so sorry. The first thing she said on the phone was, make sure the homeowner's insurance is paid, which stressed me out. Sorry.
Now, the family says that they are working to find out about visitation to the immigration facility in Basile. Her husband says Kashanian has another immigration appointment at the end of July. Now, at this time, a request for comment from ICE has not been answered.